Anna, I want to start with you because you had this wild exorcism scene with Julie.
Yes.
For too long, the people of this town have been living under a cloud of fear and battling the threat of evil that comes from within.
You know, how did you prepare for something like that? And what do you remember from filming that day?
Great question. I did a few exorcisms, obviously, before. No, it's kind of hard to prepare for a scene that, I mean, epic. It really, really, really is. And the most preparation I had to do was my speeches. I mean, I have a lot to say over and over.
You were Chatty Cathy at times.
You know, only when I feel moved to be, I was. But yeah, so I had so much to say, though. And I remember asking the director at the time, Jordan, are we going to, you know, separate this up, obviously, in chunks? And he was like, yeah, we will, but there will be days where we're going to have to shoot it like a play. Like, I'm going to do all of it in, like, one take, or, you know what I mean, in front of the entire congregation.
It's real.
So it's a real exorcism, basically. But yeah, no, it was just a lot of lines to memorize, and then just to be available for the crazy stuff that was happening between me and Julie. So.
What she meant to say was that was an amazing experience.
Well, that's what I meant, and I kind of said it. Right, Bruce? Stop it. Okay.
You did fine, Anna. Don't listen to him.
If I could add really quickly, when we first shot Anna's monologue in the church, she did that on about 45 minutes notice.
Yes, that's
She did
true.
not know we were shooting that day, and she walked on set and knocked it out of the park and was just incredible right away. After 45 minutes, it's a 10-page scene.
Well, Anna, there are 3 real villains in the show, if you're not including the Dark Lord. We have the Reverend, we have Judith, and we have Tracy. Where would you rank her on that list? And I mean, would you even put her on that list?
As a viewer, I might, but as the actor...
Sorry, I
Excuse
apologize.
me?
I apologize.
I think the question was for
Yes,
me.
it was.
See what I have to work with? As an actor, I would definitely not say that. I mean, I play villains. I've been fortunate enough to play them because they're so, to me, very complex and challenging, and they're like a puzzle that I have to figure out why they are the way that they are. And so I approached her as she's doing everything from the kindness of her heart. You know, and she really cares about her daughter.
Sorry, I guess I'm still in character.
She really cares about her daughter, and she'll do anything that she can to protect her from the world. And then the great thing, though, about this show is that you get to have a flashback episode where you see what made her the way that she is, which I don't always get when I play villains. You don't see that part. So, yeah, I wouldn't put her on the list, but I know as a viewer you
I'd
would.
put her number 1.
Well, what about you guys? When you were writing her, were you know, making her this protective mother, or were you aiming for her to be this villain?
I think we started writing her as a villain. She was supposed to be the, you know, big bad of the show. And then the more we dug into her and who she is and why she's doing what she does, she became the hero of her own story. She's doing bad things, objectively, but she's doing them for a very specific reason that is near and dear to her heart. So I kind of agree with what Anna's saying.
It was also affected by Anna's performance, which is, as we started to shoot, we actually went back and reshot some stuff in the pilot along those lines. There's gravitas to her character. It's not a cartoon villain. There's reality there, and that's something. It's a great combination of the writing and the actor.